Hello 9A4, this is Mrs. Sheehan. Hopefully you have logged on to the virtual lesson at 10 to 2, so just after our official lunchtime, and I have directed you to this video to talk you through the tasks for today's lesson. So to begin with, we are going to actually reread Act 3, which if you use the PDF that is attached on Go for Schools and the email that I've sent you all is page 86 onwards, and you can also use the audiobook link which is attached on Go and in the email to listen along at the same time. It's quite a nice way of doing it. The audiobook is it's a lady reader and it's quite it's a nice voice to listen to, so I think that's a good idea. When you have done that, it might take quite a while, I think, in the lesson, but I think it's important we do it again so we have Act 3 fresh in our minds to answer the next set of questions. Any problems accessing those links, please log back into the lesson and let me know. I will be there to help you if you encounter any. Okay, so after listening to Act 3 again and following along using the PDF, I'd like you to have a go at answering these two questions for task number 1. So how does Miller create an atmosphere of fear in the opening of Act 3 up to the entrance of Giles and Corey? I want you to consider language, pace, stage directions, dialogue and characterisation for this. So it might be quite a good idea to draw a table. If when you get to this part of the task, question 1, if you could log back into the virtual classroom with me, and I will discuss with you and probably do a model how I'd like you to do a table that would help you with this question. And then your second question after you have completed question 1 and logged back in to speak to me in the lesson is, what are your first impressions of Danforth? For question 2, I'm just after a few sentences, maybe a paragraph. And your task 2 is to answer 2 more questions. So first question for task 2 is, in what ways does Miller present conflict and opposition in this section between Proctor, Paris and Danforth? And your second question I'd like you to complete is, can you make any wider thematic links here, either to the context or the rest of the play? So this maybe is a couple of questions that you would like to discuss with me, and I think it would be good for us to discuss it as a class. So if you can come back into the virtual classroom when you reach this point and we can discuss this further. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.